Hello and welcome to the Ladies European Tour, and after a fabulous week in Scotland, this week the action comes from southern Sweden. The Swedes are known for their love of sport and outdoor pursuits, and the southern city of Helsingborg provides the perfect venue for the latest stop on the LET. The Vasatorps Golfklubb is our home for the next 4 days as an international field battles to be crowned the 2014 Helsingborg Open champion. Aussie Rebecca Artis arrives as defending champion after claiming her first LET trophy in Sweden 12 months ago. Camilla Lennart will be looking for a second title of 2014 after a breakthrough week in Slovakia in June, and is one of 25 Swedes in the field. The highest ranked of those Swedes is Caroline Hedwall, a star of last year's European Solheim Cup victory, who'll be looking to go one better than her second place finish this time last year. Lee Goodall alongside Nigel Bidmead on a mild, bright but slightly breezy day in southern Sweden, and we'll pick up round one action with Dame Laura Davies. Great to be back, Nigel. We had a good year this time last year, the first staging of this Helsingborg Open, and the course is looking magnificent once again.
It is in the sunshine. Just a slight breeze. The wind is a factor here in Helsingborg.
Yeah, the wind got up on the final day last year, didn't it? I'll be aware of that. Laura talking before the tournament about the fact we could get some very low scores if the wind drops this week, but once it gets up, we're not too far away from the coast, of course, then things could get a little more interesting.
Lennart playing the course back to front.
Young Swede who's having a fantastic season so far this year. That first Ladies European Tour title in Slovakia in June. A real breakthrough moment for her. Back to Laura. Started the tournament very nicely indeed. Started on 10, but birdies on 11, 12 and 15.
Have to settle for par here. 5th last year. So best result.
Yeah, still looking for a first title since 2010 back in India. Lennart going along nicely too.
Difficult to read that putt. She has some work left to do.
Dame Laura, sounds good. 3 under, excellent start for you here.
Yeah, very much so. Drove the ball well and putted well today. The irons were okay, but they weren't as sharp as they might have been. So overall, very pleased with the long game and the putting game.
Yeah, I heard you were pleased with your putting out there.
Yeah, 30 putts, which, this year, most of the year, I've been averaging 34, 35, which is way too many, especially in America, you can't do it, and especially over here as well, you can't compete if you don't make putts, and I made some nice putts today.
That was Dame Laura after her opening round. A bit more of an up and down second 9 for her, but a solid start, 3 under. Something for her to build on.
Lennart for par.
Now, Rebecca Artis, this is the venue where her season really caught fire this time last year. First Ladies European Tour title, and it's amazing, isn't it, how sports professionals can go back to a venue where they've done well and seemingly the magic just returns out of nowhere.
Well, that's rolled away off the green. That's a little bit unlucky for Artis, who's run into some form of late.
Same can be said of Kylie Walker, of course. 2-time winner on the tour this year. And it's great to see Caroline Hedwall back at this tournament. Lives around 15 minutes away from this venue. One of 2 Solheim Cup stars in the field. Of course, Charlie Hull's here as well. We haven't talked about her too much so far.
Opportunity for Hedwall to get back to level par.
Back to Artis, the Aussie. Says the course is playing a little bit shorter this year, a little bit softer too after recent rain, but if the wind gets up and the sun shines as it's expected to do over the next few days, then it should start to dry out.
She's been playing on the Symetra Tour in America, but back here to defend her title, warmed up for it if you like at the Scottish Open with tied third.
Yeah, she had a good last day in Scotland. Around a 66 in Scotland on that Sunday, if memory serves. So she feels like the game's coming back, arriving confident mood.
Now Headwell for birdie. Right in the middle of the cup. She's back to level par.
Plays a lot of the golf over in the States, of course, but has been home for a week before this tournament, so well rested, and has been working hard with the swing coach, particularly focusing on the driving.
Walker for birdie.
Judged to perfection, that one.
Wasn't it just?
This trio going along nicely. That's where we are this week, the Skåne region. Southerly Sweden, not too far away from Denmark. Most of the players flew into Copenhagen over the last few days. Our first look at Charlie Hull. Minnie Blomqvist, one of the Finns, not too far away from home. Also going along nicely on this opening day. There's so much to take in on the first day of a tournament, isn't there? There's birdies flying in all around this Vasatorps golf course.
Charlie Hull. There's the defending champion, Artis, playing the course back to front.
It wasn't far away, was it? She's having the perfect opening day so far. Wind's not too strong out there at the moment, but we'll see whether they pick up through the day, make life a little more difficult for the players out later in the day.
It was very windy last year, wasn't it? And it does get windy in this part of the world at this time of year, but pretty still at the moment.
Blomqvist, this form, it's not too harsh to say, has come out of the blue, isn't it really? 8 missed cuts out of 11 starts this season for the Finn.
She's really struggled, hasn't she? But that time off, that 5-week period, she's put in some hard work, some practice, and it certainly paid off for the Scottish Open with top 20 finish.
Now this young lady could be the next Swedish sensation, just 13 years of age, playing on a sponsor's invite, and they're going along pretty nicely today.
Oh, she gives it a whack.
Linda Vesberg, one of the LET regulars, is taking care of her this week. Linda's broken her arm, I'm led to believe, so acting as a tour guide, if you like, just showing her the ropes on the Ladies European Tour.
Oh. Wonderful control from Lennart. Sets up another birdie opportunity.
Back to the youngster. "25 Swedes in the field this week, so there's a good chance a couple of them will end up fairly high up the leaderboard come Sunday afternoon. 4-day event, remember.
Second birdie in 3 holes for Lennart. That one's coming.
Yeah, he
back
does right
for
to zip
Nicky
that top
Campbell.
up, doesn't he?
Yes.
Keep the wind out. Blomqvist 3 under par at the moment. Birdie chance on 18. Nicely done. Fabulous start for her and a big smile, not surprisingly.
Round of 68. This is Nikki Garrett of Australia.
Let's hear from Minnie Blomqvist.
Yeah, I have really struggled with my driving, and it was getting to the stage kind of that I was scared of hitting it, and then, you know, it's not fun. Then it's not fun to play golf. So I try to just see the shots and be, you know, be relaxed. You know, my husband plays on the European Tour, and he has been playing pretty good, so we have got some butter on the bread. So he's been actually, it's good that he's been playing good, and now I would hope to play well the end of the season.
Always good to have butter on the bread, isn't it? Camilla Lennart and Minnie Blomqvist in a share of the lead on 4 under then after the early play with a crowded leaderboard. Below them, Whitney Hillier, one to keep an eye on this afternoon. We'll have more from the Vasatorps Golfklubb after this break.